Welcome, my dear students. Today I am going to discuss one of the great poem, that's Punishment in Kindergarten for class 12th. This poem, Punishment in Kindergarten, has been written by Kamala Das. So it's very difficult to explain the poem, but I will try my best to be up to your expectations and to try my level best to make it easy for you to understand this poem. So my dear students, we have actually prose and poetry. We have prose and poetry. Prose is the words in their best form. The words in their best form. That is the prose. And poetry is the best words in their best form. So that is a poetry. So it's very difficult to explain the poetic devices, to explain the poetry. And let me first give you introduction about Kamala Das. Introduction about Kamala Das. She was born in 1934 and died in 2009. She had actually three names. She had one, she was popularly known under her pen name, that's called Madha Vikuti. Pen name, her pen name, popularly known as Madha Vikuti. And her married name, because she was married at the age of 15, her married name was Kamala Das, and her Muslim name was Kamala Suraya, because she converted to Islam. She converted to Islam in 1999. And she is one of the great Indo-Anglian poet. Great Indo-Anglian poet. Kamala Das. You see, my dear students, we call Indo-Anglian poet to those who write in English originally, because you know English is not our mother tongue. We speak different language in India, and so far as Kamala Das was concerned, she had written this poem in English originally. That's why she was a great Indo-Anglian poet, English poet, Indian English poet, great Indian English poet. And coming to this, Punishment in Kindergarten, there are three parts of this poem. Stanza first. In stanza first, there is encounter with teacher. And in stanza second, laughing of students. Laughing of students. And then in stanza third, that is adulthood and peace. You see, my dear students, when you begin to speak, to read this poem, Punishment in Kindergarten, you see, the poet says, today the world is little more my own. That means the poet wants to discuss her past, and undoubtedly the poet Kamala Das here, she actually wrote about her childhood. In stanza first, she was being scolded by her teacher. The teacher, she used different symbols for teacher, the poet, and the teacher had scolded her by calling her a peculiar child. And this has given a lot of pain to the poet. So that's why the poet remembers those words being spoken by the teacher. Because they had gone for picnic, and you see, when the students go for picnic, it is the day when you enjoy, when you have a lot of recreation and fun. But when you are being scolded by someone, especially when you are being scolded by the teacher, by your own teacher, it gives you a lot of pain. So that's why she is very much painful. Kamala Das, she is very much painful, and she remembers her childhood days when she was being scolded by her teacher. That's why here, one of the symbol has been used for a teacher, a blue-frocked woman. Actually, she's a teacher. And in the second stanza, laughing of students, when Kamala Das was being scolded by her teacher by calling her a peculiar child, the odd one, why don't you join others? Why are you here? And the other children, they were playing there. They were spinning sugar cane. And when Kamala Das was being scolded by her teacher, the other students were there. They laughed at Kamala Das. You see, my dear students, when you laugh at others, the laugh is at you. Don't laugh at others. When especially one is in pain. The students, it is the nature of the students when somebody is being scolded and the others laugh. So when you laugh at others, the laugh is at you. And this also made very much disappointed so far as Kamala Das is concerned. She was disgusted when the other children, they made fun on Kamala Das. This also gave her a lot of pain. And this is the second stanza of the poem. And in third stanza, that is adulthood and peace. Now, the poet says that I am now an adult. I am in peace. I have grown up now. The words are muffled now because she could not hear the words now exactly. And the laughing faces are blurred. The laughing faces are now, they are not visible now for the poet. So here in the third stanza, the poet says that she is now in peace because she is in adulthood. But does it mean that the poet is in peace? No, it's very difficult because the poet still remembers those words which were being spoken by the teacher. So my dear students, the teachers, it's actually for me, this poem is actually a message to the teachers that the teachers should be very much polite in their language. They should speak with the children in a very polite language. They should show the spirit And the spirit of a person is manifested through one's behavior, through one's attitude, through one's reverence, and through one's respect. So the teachers should be very much humble with the students. They should take students in a very pleasant way. They should not scold the children. They should not scold the students, especially when you are going for a fun, when you are going for a picnic, and that day is the day when you are going to enjoy